name is Echo, y'all. What up? Welcome to my section. I've been thinking the same, about to drop a little knowledge in this bitch for change until the head's not. We've been real from the jump, now everybody just shut the fuck up. Welcome to my section. Y'all just sit and relax, so when I step up to the stage, I'm just spitting the facts until they...
This is what you missed last week on Shameless.
Instagram before that Instagram though.
Yeah, she said
it was really good.
It was crazy because she had like 70,000 followers.
No, this one had 900K.
Oh yeah, but they were like real people following her. She put a lot of work into that just to get it ripped down. But she sent me a voice message, and then she was like, "Here's my phone number. Call me." And I never called her. Yeah. Talking about fake accounts, we're gonna kind of talk about something real quick because I kind of had an incident happen last week, and it kind of brought Vic and I kind of talking again a little bit. Like I reached out to her after it happened, but we had posted something about me not really dating here for the last year and me stating I didn't want to date in the States anymore. And I kind of went over my worst date ever. It wasn't you, don't worry.
I know.
Yeah. But we talk about that, and then this person starts writing me. And now I've seen this person following me for about probably the last year.
I told you
with
that.
A fake account. And it was Samantha Foxy Fit. I'm just going to call it out, and we're actually going to show the message because... This person kept erasing it. So they'd send me a message and then erase it. And it was like, they'd send me another one, it would have a little bit more in depth, and then they'd erase it.
Why?
Because they were trying to articulate their thoughts. And this is right when this happened, I was like, this can't be a woman. If it's a woman, it's a drunk woman. But usually guys are very impulsive. Yeah. So he probably wrote it, he's like, fuck, I need to write something more. Like, I didn't get to say everything I need to say. Delete. And then he read it again, he was like, fuck, I had one more thing to say.
Well, girls do that though too.
And then by the end of it, it was this long drawn out thing about Victoria and I dating. So it was like,
yeah, he wanted information.
I'm trying to think of the exact message.
He just wanted to dog me out and say
he wanted to talk shit because he was basically like,
what the fuck for though? It's already been done. And
it's like so many years.
He's like, oh yeah. So he was like, oh yeah, you haven't dated this year. You were with Victoria, but then first he used her name, then he tagged your link, your IG page, so you would see it. And he's like, you must have just hit it and quit it and left. And I was like,
girls don't say that.
So I was like, that's what it said. So I was like, I read it and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna write back. I was like, all right, you finally got it on the fourth try. Like, good job. I was like, think the world of Victoria. She's a great mother and a great human being. It's like, but look at you trying to interject yourself into two people's lives that you have nothing to do with.
Yeah.
Read the message and then he deleted his message within to my reply. But I screenshot it because I was like, we're gonna talk about this shit. We're gonna talk about this fake shit.
It's just so sad because he does have a girlfriend that he's been with for over 2 years.
What'd you do to this guy?
Something good, apparently. But regardless of the situation,
what just happened?
Like, listen, what about her? Like, what about her? Like, why?
So let me just really. What'd you do to this guy? You give him like a potion or something? You give him?
Yeah.
You tighten his skin up a little bit.
Hey, remember that? What was that movie called? The Craft.
Oh.
The one chick wanted the dude to like fall in love with her.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I would not.
That is you.
Hey, did you the craft?
I would craft.
She totally crafted him. You dated him though, so at one point you didn't think he was a loser.
I dated him because I fell for it, like just like his new girl.
Yeah, at one point you didn't think he was a loser, so you probably crafted him before you knew he was a loser.
I just believed in him. I believed in him and said he is not retarded.
So what happens if his girlfriend sees this?
He's not retarded. The messages I saw. Here's the thing. I actually know his girlfriend. Like we put it together, like you told me, and I'm not gonna expose. I don't just in case.
No names, doesn't matter.
No names, but she's actually a very, very nice woman.
I agree. I know her as well.
And I'm like, and so I said to her, I was like, man, what sucks is she's gonna go through the same shit you're going through because they're gonna end because this guy's got a pattern.
Yeah,
they're not gonna last, and he's gonna end up doing the same thing to her. And I was like, Victoria, like what he's doing to you right now, there was someone before you too.
Well, 1,000%. I know who she is. Her name is. Sorry,
son of a
beep.
Sorry, we got a good editor. I've said names too where I'm like, bleep that shit out. Get rid of it.
I got you. And it sucks because, he has great potential, but he's never actually utilized it. He's just worried about what everybody else is doing. That's the problem with him. And it's disgusting, and he's a womanizer, clearly. Hello.
Is he a bodybuilder? I'm just curious.
He's not necessarily about. I mean, listen.
Does he have legs?
He looks good.
Does he have legs?
Yes. Yes.
He has big legs.
He's in shape, and he looks younger than his age.
How old is he?
I think 52.
52?
What the fuck?
What's he look like, 49?
He thinks he
His
looks
name's
35.
Jonathan?
He thinks he looks
Wait, hold
35.
on.
I'm like, that's a lie.
You're starting to put it together, huh?
Hold on a second. Does he have a son?
Yes.
No.
Liar.
Oh, wait, no, he does have a son.
How old is he, son?
His son is like 28 years old. Oh, you know this? No, that's a lie. You don't know him.
Yeah.
He's a grandpa. He doesn't. He
Yes.
denies it.
I think I know.
You know what it is?
Yeah. He's got money.
No, he's broke.
Yeah. Well, he might be broke. He acts like he got money.
Does he act, well, that makes sense though. Like usually narcissistic dudes act
He
Hold
came
on a
up-
second.
they walk around like they have a lot of money.
Hold
they
on
really
a
don't.
He
second.
came up on the furloughs and stimulus checks. That's the way he came up on.
He did what?
He came up on the furloughs and stimulus checks and the
Wait.
unemployment checks. That's what
I
he
am
came up on.
so confused right now.
Because you know?
Yes. What the fuck were you thinking?
I wasn't. I was just doing me.
What the fuck
It
happened?
was doing me.
Well, listen.
And me makes bad
Where the
decisions.
fuck did we get
I
ice
did.
cream?
No, I left.
Tyler, I was doing me. And you know me, I don't make the best decisions.
Yeah, this wasn't a pool party. Like, what the fuck?
No, I didn't. But he's very relentless, and I'm embarrassed. As a woman, I'm super duper sad about my decisions. But I will say this: I left Bakersfield, came here.
What the
he followed
fuck?
me, and
So, Tyler, you while you're going over your shock, I'll just say this, though. What she just said about how she's like, I made a bad decision about him. There's a lot of women out there that have said the same thing about you and myself. as
Oh, I
well.
can tell you right
There's a
now.
lot of women out there that be like, fucking Rocky, that guy was the worst decision ever.
I can bring up a couple episodes.
that's
So,
probably
it's
my
okay.
worst relationship I ever had in my life. And
No, I just was a little confused. I wasn't ready for this.
So because this guy's been following me for so long and he's been writing on my shit now, I actually want to reach out to him.
Probably should.
I want to
You
talk
want
to
to give him
him.
a hug?
If he needs a hug.
Well, other
bear-
than that,
a bear hug.
what was his good qualities? What'd you get from him?
Yeah, what was his good qualities?
We always have to talk
It need to
bad.
be censored.
It's really hard to say something good when someone's stalking you. You're like, that's like, well, that's like saying something good about someone that rapes you. You're like, well, he gave me a hug afterwards. And
Well, he just was.
It was
He
just,
meant well.
He loved you deeper
I will
than-
say this: it was just physical, and that's it. I'm sorry.
For you, it was.
He's so I've
For
seen.
him too, I think, as well.
Well,
Like,
he's-
he would
if-
tell me
if
things
you're-
like
He's
he would tell me
fond of-
so crazy things that you try to make me a swinger. I'm like, I'm not that girl.
Oh,
Find somebody
this is
else.
That sounds like a bodybuilder.
Yeah, and he just like I don't know.
Bodybuilders do
I'm not
weird
gonna
shit.
go there.
I know.
Listen, I'm not.
We're bodybuilders.
I'm super embarrassed of that. 5-6 years, we were on and off, and he was relentless.
Yeah.
So it was a relentless situation, and man, I went through it, and I'm not proud of it, and that's actually.
Did you- but-
So did you guys like date, break up?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I've been in relationships like that. We've all.
What was the good
I would say
part?
we've all done that. but
always-
Did you guys go
I
on
always
dates? Did he
left.
take you on good dates? stuff
anyone
like
that has,
I mean-
anyone that has had a toxic relationship. has
Not
done that.
everybody is 100% only bad. That's what I'm
I
asking.
know
What's
he's
the
not
good?
100% bad. He had an amazing child. I loved. and
She's not
mentored.
saying anything good about it. She's like, his son was
Well,
really cool.
I did, and I was like, I thought that he was a great dad at first, and then I calmed
Yeah.
down quickly, and I was like, your daughter doesn't even like you. She calls you a no-doer.
Oh,
So when your 3-year-old calls you a no-doer, I'm like,
that came from somebody though.
Yeah.
I don't know, possibly, but
My Mel would never say that to me though.
no, never.
My Mel would never. So speaking of which, though, it's funny you're saying that. Vic and I actually dated for a while, and that's why this guy was writing me. He was butthurt about it. Vic, what was my best quality when you dated me?
Yeah, you have to say this because you wouldn't
you're
know.
I'm just-
you're so very like giving, and you just think, and I've never asked you for anything, but you're such a giver, and you're so awesome as a father, and I love that, and I love your children. I mean, I can go on and on.
Okay, what was
Thank you for
okay?
it.
Don't go on about my good qualities. What was my worst quality?
You don't communicate with me.
I don't communicate with anybody.
She was cut
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
I was what?
Listen, I told him, I go, if you don't
Said
like
you're
me, I
cut.
don't like you either.
She was cut off. No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know
that
what
wasn't it.
happened.
If you don't give me some kind of like, hey, I mean, I'm kind of simple. Like, say good morning or say something nice.
Well, check this out.
Very, very horrible. at
He's still
communicating.
going through his divorce. So you
It's
already.
still not over.
He does that to me too.
That right there, she's my legal paralyst right there. And she knows more about me in my divorce than I probably remember. Like she,
No, but
you
I
know a
do.
lot, right?
But I knew that going into it, and it didn't bother me because I accepted it. I was like,
The best thing,
Mike, you're
the best thing in that type of situation is just to write it out as a friend, and it turns into something.
Yeah, and then that's what I did.
It would, anyways.
And
She was always.
I
listen,
never had expectations.
I
would just kick it.
I wasn't 100% good with Vic. And I did apologize at a point, and I didn't expect her to forgive me. Like, I really didn't. I was like, I'm going to apologize because like it's the right thing to do because I actually was a piece of shit. And I did, and she accepted my apology and was like, hey, I'm here. I'm your friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, when she said that, I was like, but yet she did that, but there was other people that I have dated. Let's just say, like, the divorce I'm going through, I've had other people that have tried to ruin me, that literally have like gone out of their way to try to break me. And I'm like, I don't understand the trying to break somebody. You know, is it because they seem unbreakable that you go, I'm going to deliberately try to break this person? You know?
I feel like people do not like us being.
Oh no, people don't even like me and him being friends.
No,
Yeah, they just come after us.
But do you think they're coming after you?
My boyfriend.
But do you think they're coming after you, or do you think they're coming after me? Because I get that a lot, where it's like anyone that's around me, it's like someone will always go to them and say,
someone came after me too, calling me Lady Gaga, like talking shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, Lady Gaga's in the motherfucking house. Now what, bitch?
She's badass though. What kind of?
Yeah, I mean, but she was trying to dig at me though.
Yeah.
It was trying to be like a blow.
Yeah, she was trying to talk
Lady
shit.
Gaga was the bomb. I love her.
So on him, one way I would look at it, I don't like talking about myself. I fucking hate that part. But I've been around the bodybuilding world for a long time. I've been somewhere with it, and I fell off and trying to come back, or I don't even know if I'm being myself. I don't know.
You are coming back.
We just changed for me and stuff. I don't know. I wasn't in Instagram as much, but when people seen that I've been friends with certain people that are now famous, you know, they weren't famous in the beginning because they're already my friend, but time goes by and they're somebody, and I'm friends with them, and they see you being a part of that, going up the ladder, they're going to try pulling you down the ladder.
100%.
So that's one way.
I always have respect for Rocky because Rocky is looked out for me from the get-go with just
that's
not
with
even dating.
That's just with anybody, and he did it real good.
Not even just with dating. Like, we didn't start.
No, he'll have your back forever.
Did, and he was like, boom, let's get this started. You need a logo, boom, 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 let's get it done. And then he did. He provided, and I was like, I never even asked, and he was just giving like that.
Very giving. Remember the booth at the show that he rented?
Yeah.
We were going to get
And
into
I
that
was
next.
so blessed.
Because I want to talk to you about the business as well.
And I literally appreciate that. And that's why I'm like, listen, you're my friend first. Doesn't matter if we hung out and we spend the night together with the kids or, you know, whatever. That happened. But at the end of the day,
It doesn't matter if we played house for 4 days.
Play a house for a little bit. But I appreciate his friend. It's a friendship. Like, I appreciate that. And he didn't have to do that. But I knew that he believed in me, and that's the thing. When you have your circle that believes in you,
Be 100 people in the room, and 99 don't believe in you. But I had this one incredible talent with me. There can be 100 people in the room, and 99 don't believe in you, and you just need one to believe in you, and that was him. So you can have 100 people in the room that are watching you, and 99 don't believe in you, and one does, and that was him. So,
you know, there could be 100 people in the room and 99 don't believe, but all it takes is one.
you know, 100 people can be in a room and 99 don't believe in you, and just one person believes in you, and it can change everything.
sometimes your family doesn't even believe in you. You know what I'm saying? So he was always extending, you know, good things to me, and he always had my back, and he's never shamed me. He's never talked bad about me. And that's it. I mean, I can't.
Has he ever told you how good your eyebrows are? They're on fleek right now.
No, he hasn't. Wait, it's a compliment.
It was a compliment.
I don't give compliments, do I? Do I give compliments?
Yes,
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
I don't know.
You are a good person.
I don't know. Well, I don't think I'm a bad person. I think I've done some stupid shit.
I've
done some stupid shit.
Hold on.
Yeah, you probably got a lot of.
Leave my receipts out.
She's got a lot of record, but I've done stupid shit. But I know I'm not a bad person, and I will say this: like, if I'm one of those guys, if you have my love, you'll have it for life. you have to do something really horrible.
Well, you're playing catch up, bro. You were married for so long, doing business, trying to, having kids, married.
I will say this:
year and a half, 2 years. You're playing catch up to your age.
I never like to excuse anything, but I don't like to make excuses for anything.
Because you ain't gonna do this when you're 70.
No. Hold on. No, I don't. Like I said though, the reason I asked her what was my worst quality, and I guarantee if you ask pretty much anybody, they're probably gonna tell you my communication. Here's the thing that I realized.
Why is that?
It's what I'm going through. It's what I've been going through. Is what a lot of people don't realize is when you go through a really drawn out divorce, something can happen within you talking to someone that can trigger something, and then you shut off.
Yeah,
that's one thing. The other thing is that you actually get absorbed in the actual divorce that's going on. So like you could have Kylie, you know how many bombs have been dropped on me in just a short amount of period of time, but the bombs were very large in the beginning. So it was like, it would be so bad that it felt more devastating than what it really was, but it would shut me down. And then what I would do is I would shut down to the world. Like I would just go quiet. Think of how many times we were hanging out, and then all of a sudden you'd be like, Rock, like you just all of a sudden you weren't there anymore.
Who, me?
Yeah. You had this conversation with me earlier in the week, and I was thinking about it. And I was
a bunch of times, but I've been through that. I see it, and I'm like,
yeah, but I've never voiced why my communication goes down, and it was like because it was so, like I said, it felt so devastating. And now,
well, would someone meet with me? I see it. You don't ever have to explain that.
Yeah, but for me, like all of a sudden, something clicked. It was like because I've been waiting a year to go back on prep and to do. I wanted to do the car this year, and I thought
the right time.
I thought the divorce was supposed to be over in February. And then it was supposed to be over in June. I was like, if it ends in June, I'm going right on prep. And I just could not get my mind straight. We're now into November. This is the 5th time I've been in court this year, and I don't think it's going to end in November. And I was like, fuck this. I'm going on prep.
Well, remember when I said, dude, that's just an excuse. You gotta fucking, it doesn't matter. Well, if you're going to do a show.
It weighed on me. But then all of a sudden, dude, I flipped that switch about a week ago. And then I walk out this, it's been about a week, and I'm not kidding, Vic. I've probably dropped 6-7 pounds. And I walked up to Tyler, and I was like, I'm a fucking idiot. And he's like laughing. He's like, why? And I'm like, dude, I should just been eating clean. I'm over here. I'll start eating clean for a little bit. Something bad will happen. Then I'll grab a bag of Cheetos and eat them, and then the weight. So I was
yeah, but you're not even an eating depression guy.
No, but
you're just going with the flow.
No, I was going with the edibles.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't help either.
Star Dazzle.
I was gonna bring you guys a bag. Thank God I didn't.
Star Dazzle Strawberry Bright 25 milligrams will do the trick. So,
Hey, remember that time you took 200 milligrams?
Dude,
it was a 3-day fucking.
I think it was more than that.
You were fucked up.
Yeah, it was really bad. I couldn't move. I couldn't get out of bed. It was really bad.
The next day.
Oh no, it was a lot more. So
it was
my feet floated off the ground. We have a friend. I don't want to say her name. I don't want to say bleep that out. We're not gonna let him know if it's a guy or a girl. Anyways, made 1,000 milligram.
Oh yeah, that's
edibles.
Right. You ate the whole thing, huh?
Yeah,
I gave you some.
No, Val stole mine and ate the whole brownie.
It was so strong.
And it was after my prep, and he's like, I go, Cha-Cha, listen, I got this, pick it up. And he's like, okay, cool. And then Val seen it.
Come on, Val.
So it was 1,000 milligram.
Ate the whole thing. It was high for 2
You're right. It was 200 or 300 that I ate. It's 1,000 milligram. I thought it was 100 milligram.
Yeah, you took a good bite of it.
I thought it was 100 milligram, so I ate a quarter thinking I was only going to eat. I was like, it's 100 milligram. If I eat a quarter, it's only going to be about 20 milligrams. I'm good. No, it was 250, 300 milligrams that I ate.
Dude, that's so strong.
And it, my feet,
potent.
My body floated off the ground. It was.
We're flying! We're flying! Hold on, boy!
Down where the Sasquatch hide, in the misty mountainside, he's got shiny diamonds that he's got to protect. Look into the Sasquatch eye, then you know that Sas can fly. Sasquatch is my daddy, and he's going to protect me. Half man and half machine, on the cover of a magazine. Bigfoot is my father, and he's got to protect me. These legs don't make sense. Think about the evidence. That Yeti is my papa, and he wants to protect me.